LOK-Nation. This is Life of Key, and this is basically the story of my life. Here's my intro. Hey guys, so my name is Akila. That's Akila and the B. Yeah, a lot of people refer to me like that, but it's the same spelling, just one E, Akelah. It might not be important right now, but I feel like it might just be important later. Okay, so I'm pretty much from a small town. My town has probably a population of like 13,000, and everybody knows everybody. You can't get away with anything. If somebody sees you do anything, somebody's gonna know and tell you people. So I'm pretty much from that background, Southwest Georgia area, and I grew up in one place my entire life, really. So once I went off to college, that was my way of, just splurging or getting out. So here I am, off to college, 18 years old. Not gonna name the college, went to a PWI. Put it like that. I've always wanted to go to a HBCU, but ended up going to a PWI. So that's just another story for another time. Anyway, I go to the school and I basically fail all my classes, party all the time, sorry, mom. Failed my classes, and the only thing I got in, 3Fs, I was only in 4 classes. The only class I passed was my perspectives class. So I got to be in perspectives, which was really unique. If business or if networking were a class that I took, maybe I would have gotten an A in that class. Probably would have done a lot better than that, because that's all I do now. I actually dropped out of school. Yeah, dropped out of school junior year. A lot of people would think that was crazy, 1 year left, why would you drop out? But I did, and I feel like it was probably one of the best decisions I did make at that time, because clearly I did not see the value in school. Me personally, if you don't really see the value in school or anything, it's really probably best not to do it. So back then, I actually contemplated maybe a whole year before I actually did drop out of school. So here I am contemplating, worrying about what my parents are going to think, what my friends are going to think, what people who know my people are going to think. And it scared me, especially being that I didn't really know what to do. I was just going out on a whim, but I knew it didn't feel right. And one day, my professor actually asked the class, my sociology professor, he asked the class something along the lines of, do you feel that the classroom is the best way to learn? Nobody in the classroom said anything. And here I am, of course, I gotta say something. So I say, no. And he tells the entire class, you were absolutely correct. And I was like, you know what, I'm out of here. I basically dropped out probably that week. And yeah, now I'm in a different city. I sell cars. And I actually love what I do. It's really cool to sell cars, especially being a female, because most people don't expect me to say, hey, I sell cars for a living. And it's a really good way to come up, that's for sure. If you ever want to be in the business field or have that type of experience, I would definitely recommend selling cars. But the way I got here was definitely not easy. I pretty much came with a friend of mine, and before we got here, we really didn't have jobs. We were freelancers. We did our own thing. We just sold whatever we wanted to sell. Food, clothing items, sold some of my stuff because I had a mindset of, I don't want to come with anything. I want to start completely fresh. So most of my stuff I got rid of, gave away, charities, whatever, sold it. And the other stuff I just kept, of course, just kept some stuff. And I lived with him maybe a short period of time, but then we just came off to where I live now. And I don't know if I should say where I live. Should I say where I live? Okay. So, yeah, I live here now and I sell cars. I also trade, and I'm a blogger, entrepreneur, freelancer. So, yeah. My journey for selling cars. What I basically want to do with my journey for selling cars is own my own cars and sell those too. I want to end up being my own dealer, basically. I want to be a personal dealer for my people that I work with, family members that I know. Really doesn't matter. New clientele, and just want to buy cars however I choose to do so, and resell them. But that's what I want to do for that, and I also want to use that to invest in some other things. You'll obviously see that when it does happen. So, yeah. I think the most fun thing about selling cars, to be honest with you all, two things. Closing deals and meeting new people. You never know who you're going to meet in a car dealership. Never know. Just the last 2 weeks, really last week, 2 weeks, I met two of my old teachers from high school, and I'm going to sell one of their daughters a Jeep, hopefully a Jeep. So, and she's only, 15, so, yeah, she's going to be the coolest one in school, just saying. That was meeting people and closing deals. Even though I'm, signing papers with my customers, I'm low-key closing 5-figure deals, like, every time. Like, that piece of paper is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm really the middleman or the key to the banks, the corporation, the family, the emotion. Like, I'm all in one, and you have to have, like, some real control when you're doing that. So, yeah, I like those two things. I don't feel like it's discrimination. I just feel like it's so much testosterone and male dominance in that field. That's all they know how to do. So you just kind of have to, like, follow the wave of how things go. Of course, if it's something I'm leading, they're respectful, or, they're respectful towards me, but I'm in a male-dominated field. It's not that they're, against me. It's just that they're mostly, used to what they do anyway. So yeah. Not being confident in myself. Getting my behind kicked multiple times. Being told what to do multiple times. Like, being underestimated multiple times. That's what it took. And it took for me to be tired of that. And once I've, got tired of it and learned from multiple mistakes, became more and more confident. Even to this day, I still get my behind kicked multiple times because I'm playing in a grown field. Like, this is grown territory. No one's gonna hold your hand. So, yeah, just learn how to be confident. And even if you're not, you better act like you're confident, or people will take advantage. Yourself. Be you at all times, because if you are not you, you're going to bring people that you didn't even want to bring, and it's not going to reflect a real reality. So if you're you at all times, you're going to attract people like you, and it's going to make your journey a lot simpler. Be you and understand that it's the journey, not the destination. I forgot who said that quote, but it's very true. It's the journey, not the destination. Some of us are looking for, like, the end result, and we're going to miss, like, 10 years of, like, experience. And that's the most important part. So, yeah. I can do a lot of stuff. I'll probably be, if I wanted to, probably going towards law school, going to someone's law firm, or going to medical school, because I love those types of fields. If not those things, I would be further into trading, foreign exchange. I'm still learning, and I'm still, being persistent with the whole process. But if not this, it will be more of those things. Mostly interviews like these. A good friend of mine said I can't put anyone in the seat until I'm in the seat. So I'm in the seat so I can put someone else in the seats. So you will be seeing more interviews with other people, real life stuff. Like this is going to be some I think that's what I'm going to call it. Segments because it's very literate. If you ever heard someone say they about to take a, you know what, you can just imagine how that just is going to play out. And with this, it's just going to be very literate, and you don't have to imagine how anything's going to play out. So yeah, that and more deals. I'm going to definitely be more transparent with you all when it comes to your car experience. When you're buying a car, what to expect, some things that you just don't know in the car industry, and I'm going to be the one to bring it forth. So stay tuned and buckle up for that. So first and foremost, I want to let everyone know that my dealership, as well as myself, we are taking the dealership is taking extra precaution for, of course, staying distant and disinfecting the dealership a few times a day. Actually, we actually hired a team to come out to do that all throughout the day. So you might just see somebody disinfecting some stuff during your visit. We definitely try to cater to you. So if you want to get your vehicle delivered to you, we will definitely do that. I am definitely that personal dealer who will go out of her way to bring you the car. So we can do that. We can definitely overnight your work. If you're out of town, out of state, you can definitely get a car sent to you for free of charge. So no worries there, no excuses there. Me personally, I have been living my life like normal. I don't even know that the virus is here. Just being very honest with you. Yes, of course, I'm washing my hands, staying distant. I'm not saying, the virus does not exist, but I'm not gonna stop my life for nothing. I have been going where I wanted to go. I've been doing what I want to do. I've still been selling cars. I've still been making profit multiple ways. So that's just what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I just actually finished disinfecting my home. So I promise you, I am doing the little things, but I'm not about to stop living for this virus. And to be honest, I'm just gonna insert this here real quick. I do feel that the only reason that we are so concerned about this virus is because we're actually affected this time by the pandemic. We've had flus, we've had gonorrhea, we've had virus, mono, whatever you could think of, like for years to come, decades, that's been out there. And before, we were not affected. Our parents or grandparents dealt with these situations. Now that we are dealing with these financially and mentally, emotionally, all of that, of course, we're taking it more serious. Of course, we're doing more towards it. So that's just the idea, an opinion, whatever you want to call it. I feel like I'm gonna have more money. I'm just being real. If Grant Cardone was watching this, he would agree. Like, I'm just gonna have more money because I'm still gonna realize how to move during this whole pandemic while other people freaking out. And while they freaking out, I'm gonna freak up on my money. Just saying. And of course, build myself spiritually. That's another thing I'm working on. Self-love is the best love. But you can't do nothing for yourself if you broke. So, get your money. I don't know why that's so funny to me, because everybody should be doing that. Sorry. Words. Through all, just be yourself and live your life. Just be smart. Be prepared. You remember that show? That's So Raven. Just be smart. You suck. Everybody watch That's So Raven, okay? That was my favorite show growing up. Be yourself and just.
I used to want to date her though.
Me too.
She was the cutest shit ever growing up. I used to be like, damn, I'm gonna go with her one day.
Yeah, either that or meet her or something with her. Like, it's just her. Raven is like amazing.
She likes girls. Yes, not anyone.
I mean, weight can come off.
Yeah, I mean, she's still cute. I ain't saying she ain't cute. She's still attractive.
She probably always liked girls.
More like it. She got a son, though.
Ooh, she has a son?
He's like 12, something like that.
Oh, wow. Rafe is skinny. Sorry, Rafe. Well, what else? Things to take away. Come buy a car.
Information in the bottle.
And just so you know, I'm going to take care of you. I'm not going to make you feel like you shouldn't have purchased. I'm going to let you know. You can zoom in on that.
Or we can get you displayed.
Right here. Doop. And right there. Doop. Like, that's me. So, come buy a car. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to make sure the process is very easy. When you come buy a car, make sure you bring these items: your license, your insurance card, your trade if you have a trade-in, your down payment, whether it's credit card, debit card, money order, cash. Bring that. And make sure you bring some food because you're going to be there at least 4 hours. Sorry to tell you, people come to a dealership thinking they just coming to look. You coming to buy today, okay? And bring some food.
So, if I'm afraid to be around people, can I speed this process up by doing some of it online?
You can do some of it online. I will personally send you a link so you can do the pre-approval form through your phone. We'll look it up for you. I'll tell you where to go from there. Simple.